We begin this next chapter as Lloyd enters Marie's shop. I'm back! Welcome back, Lloyd. Thanks for taking care of the shopping. No problem. I was a little nervous at first, but common sense is essential for the military academy entrance exam, to pass the interview and so on. Shopping's a good way to get used to life in the big city. You thought that far ahead for a country bumpkin like me. Oh, thank you so much, Marie. I don't know about country, but you're from Kunlun, where the descendants of heroes defy sense and the concept of normal. He may be strong, but if he fails the interview portion, that lowly grandma will be a nightmare to deal with. Oh, by the way, Lloyd, I know I said you could keep the change, but did you have enough to begin with? Prices are high now, right? They are? Yes, that's right. Earlier, I was talking to the carpenter, and we now get a flashback to when Marie is talking to said carpenter, who fixed the witch-shaped hole in the wall from the last chapter. Monsters on the Central Road.
And a rock slide on the road out west. Nothing getting through either way. There are no cheap imports from far off to be had, and prices are skyrocketing. Our last ray of hope's the Geo Empire, but don't they know it? They're making us pay through the nose. Angry merchants blaming the Empire for the monsters and the rock slides have sent tongues a-wagging. Those monsters have even begun to appear in town. This can only further the king's hopes for war with Geo.
As the flashback ends, Marie thinks to herself, better keep this dangerous talk from Lloyd, but it sure doesn't sound like a coincidence. Rock slides, monsters. Could the Geo Empire really be behind it all? Her thoughts are interrupted by Lloyd. Oh, it was plenty. Oh, really? I got the wood pestle, mortar, and flour, and I had enough left over to buy you a present. Huh? Oh, you shouldn't have. I'll give you more pocket money later. Here, it's a brooch for you. And a very expensive brooch it is. 4-petaled with expensive metalwork and an expensive tortoiseshell color. It's a luxury item, and Marie acts as one would act at getting such a gift. How much did you have left? This is definitely worth more than the amount I gave you this morning. Where and how in the world did you even get this? Where? How? Well, there was this river on the way, and the water had dried up. I made it rain for the people complaining about merchant ships not being able to get through. You restored a dried-up river? But there aren't any rivers en route to the local shops. Oh, I was after some cheaper flowers, so I went to a village 2 mountains over. You went to an entirely different country? But when all's said and done, I did pay for the brooch. While on the West Road, I'd already saved a bunch on the flour and stuff, so I used all the money I had on me. The West Road? Isn't that where the rock slide that might spark a war is? Marie thinks to herself. Yes, boulders from a rock slide had blocked it, you see. So I cleaned them up, and the merchants practically gave me everything at no cost. He single-handedly resolved an infrastructure conflict and averted a war! It was only just a simple errand, too. Oh, man. Kunlun villagers really are something else. I know you've left me with the cleaning and all, but I felt like I should really return the favor you're doing me by letting me stay here for free, and so I thought I could at least get you a gift to say thanks. Please, take it. While she is flattered, a worried Marie thinks to herself, I really must pound some common sense into him without delay. Going to another country just to do your shopping is bad enough, but guilelessly giving women presents like this is just asking for trouble. Lloyd left to go shopping for a few hours and saved the realm. But today's main story is about how Lloyd saved a girl while out shopping and changed her destiny forever. Case 2. That encounter was like a god came in on a white horse. We cut back to Marie's shop as she gives Lloyd 2 gold coins and says, Right, Lloyd, one more errand for you. Use this money to buy something to eat. Think of it as personal finance. No, actually, think of it as social studies take two. Okay, this time I'll. And stay in Azami! As Lloyd was preparing to go shopping again, the girl in question was walking through Azami's south side, a hood over her head, and swaying back and forth from hunger. I need to buy something to eat and head back soon. The crowd amongst her murmurs and chatters. Hey, guess what? I hear it's almost time for Azami's Foundation Day festival. Let's take in all the sights before we can... The hooded girl bumps into one of the locals and passes them by. The local just looks at her and says, What's with her? Wearing a hood on a sunny day like this? Creepy. The hooded girl thinks to herself, Lots of people at this hour. I should have waited for night. Oh, but I can't bear these hunger pains. And that's when she attracts the interest of one of the local shopkeepers. Hey there! You getting hungry, girlie? Huh? Here, buy some of my wares. I got all kinds. The girl looks at the food, gulps, and says, this costs money, right? Huh? I do have a purse, but... Hey, what's wrong? Sorry, how do I, I've never been shopping before. I don't know how it works. Girlie, behind you! Two soldiers come up to the hooded girl. One, a stern-looking man with black hair cut short, with a little goatee on his chin, and the other is a friendlier blonde-looking man. Excuse me, may we see some identification? This may sound rude, but with the Foundation Day festival near, we've increased patrol. There are rumors that someone's releasing monsters onto the streets, too. The girl answers back, And you think I'm suspicious, right? The black-haired soldier answers, Well, aren't you dressed like that? If you got nothing to hide, take off the hood! He reaches for the hood, and the girl slaps his hand away. But it's too late. The hood falls off, and the black-haired soldier is in shock. Your head! You're the Belt Princess! The famous local lord's daughter! And yes, there are several belts strapped along the left side of her face, nearly covering it. This is a wannabe soldier, known as Selen Hamine, a.k.a. the Belt Princess. The other townsfolk begin to murmur as they look at her. The rumors she was recruited were true. It's the Belt Princess. I've never seen anything like her. Selen runs off. We're drawing a crowd. That's what I was trying to avoid. But the townsfolk still talk. Who is that girl? It's a noblewoman from the central region. Selen Hamine, the cursed Belt Princess. And thus, Selen's tragic backstory begins. This belt was in my father's collection, one of the many rare artifacts. I still remember the day when I saw the door was left ajar and decided to look at one of them. All of a sudden, a scream goes out through the castle. Ah! And the maids come rushing in. Milady Selen, is everything all... And they look on in horror as several belts have been wrapped around her face. Selen continues, The cursed belt. Nothing could remove it. Academics and monks alike abandoned their attempts to do so. At first, people felt pity. Then, they began to loathe the very sight of me. I fled, spending all of my time in my room. Then one day, a monk came up to me and said, Only the power of someone truly strong can free you from that belt. That is all I can say. But if you search and find none who can break the belt's curse,
you yourself must obtain the power to defeat it.
Those words were my only hope. I trained day after day, alone in my room, caring nothing for my appearance. Before I knew it, the world had dubbed me the Cursed Belt Princess. The curse remains, but word of my strength reached the capital, and I was recruited to enlist. It's always like this. I did nothing wrong but was accosted. I ought to have come when the crowds thinned. Oh, the mad dash used up the last of my strength, and now I'm hungrier than before. I have to eat something. I have rice, but I've never cooked it. If only they just let me buy something back there. That fried food looked so good. Oh, yes, it smelled just like kebabs! She peeks out from the corner and sees Lloyd buying a fresh, sizzling batch. And they're deep-fried kebabs! But how do I buy them? She sees Lloyd pay for the kebabs. I'll take one. No, two! Selene sees what he's doing and studies and analyzes closely. I see. You hand over the money, and they give you things. Take out the money, hand it over, get food. Take out, hand over, get food. Take out, hand over, get food. Take out, hand over, get food. Okay, I got it. So, I'll wait until there's no one near the shop. So if I hide here, no one will see me. Too late. Lloyd sees her and offers her a kebab. Want one? Huh? Sorry if I startled you. You were watching me buy these, right? So I thought you might be hungry. You saw me? But I was being stealthy. I'm good at it too, you know. Huh? You were? That's a good one. No need for that. You're not a woodcutter. Who ever heard of a stealthy woodcutter? This kid seems weird. Who is he? Oh, should I have not bought this for you? In that case, I'm sorry. And that's when he's interrupted by Selene's growling stomach. With a happy smile, Lloyd offers her the kebab. And they begin to talk. Your first time shopping, huh? I get that. I was really nervous my first time, too. Where I'm from, we usually trade one item for another. But in the city, you can just relax and act natural. I'm afraid I'm not so good at that. Don't worry, city folks are used to it. They're nothing like the dwarf village craftsmen who'll come after you with an axe at the slightest offense. A dwarf? Oh, you've never met one. They're really short. No, I've never met a dwarf, but I have seen the name. In fairy tales, anyway. He's joking, right? Lloyd was, in fact, not joking. This had actually happened to him. Common sense in Kunlun sounds like an urban legend to someone like Selene. As she continues to eat, she thinks to herself, first the woodcutter thing, now this. Why would he spin these tall tales, anyway? And that's when she realizes, oh, he's being silly to put me at ease. When in fact the things he's telling her are absolutely true, at least to the people of Kunlun. And then a few minutes later, the kebabs are finished, and they begin to part ways. Thanks for your help. May I repay you? Oh, no, don't worry about it. It sounds like I just stole your chance to practice shopping after all. Oh, I know. Why not take that money and buy yourself a second kebab? Huh? I wasn't trying to practice. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you. Just be confident. As Selene walks over to the next stall, she thinks to herself, he's watching over me. It's been a long time since I had anything like a normal conversation. And that's when she sees the two soldiers from earlier. If they see me, it'll be trouble. Then she turns behind her and sees Lloyd. Oh no. If they catch me with him watching, he'll see my face. Everyone who does flinches in horror thanks to this hideous belt. If he knows how hideous I am, I'm sure he'll... Ah! There she is! Selene begins running past Lloyd. What's wrong? You're almost at the stall. Come on, you can do it. And she runs off into the alleyway. She stops to catch her breath. I think I got away clean, but where am I? This alley is filthy. I might be on the east side. I'm lost, aren't I? How do I get back to the inn? Ugh, that stench! It's vile! It must be some rotting trash. I should have never come here. But this is better than him seeing my face. I gotta find my way out. Oh, that's where that's... Her mad dash is interrupted after hearing a splat and seeing a dead boar in the alleyway. An animal! A dead one! Look at the state of it. It's like something was eating it. She looks up and finds out something was eating it. A giant locust. It pokes its head out and devours the boar carcass. Selene remembers what the soldiers had told her. There are rumors that someone's releasing monsters out onto the streets. And suddenly, the locust notices her and gives off a horrible sound. It saw me! My sword! She reaches for it. The locust begins its attack. She dodges back, unsheaths her sword, and is about to strike, when suddenly, Lloyd comes down from the sky, lands on the locust, and gives its head a quick turn and snap! And it comes right off. Selene is shocked at this, but Lloyd treats it like it's absolutely nothing. Whew, wow. There's so many bugs in the city. Hey there, miss. Are you okay? He says as he tosses the locust aside. You heard it all? No. Did he just... He did. He just beat a monster like it was nothing. He's not a warrior or a soldier or anything. Oblivious to her shock, Lloyd continues the conversation. Did you panic as you got near the stall? I saw you run off. Well, at least he didn't see my face. And that's when Lloyd pulls down her hood. Oh, look at your face. Selene immediately pulls the hood back over her head, crouches and turns away from him. Oh no! I let my guard down. He saw my face! Now he too will think I'm creepy. Here, let me just get the dirt off your face. Lloyd lowers her hood again and gently wipes away the dirt with a handkerchief. There! You're all clean now. It's right then when Lloyd suddenly remembers, oh no! I need to get home and start dinner. Well, wait a minute. Yes? What is it? My name's Selene. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Lloyd. Well, see ya. And that's when Lloyd somersaults up the wall and lands on the roof of a building. See you around! And like that, Lloyd was gone. Selene watched him go, gazing after him a while, trying to preserve the feel of his hand on her cheek. As he hops from roof to roof, Lloyd thinks to himself, that belt. I wonder if it's some sort of big city fashion trend. We now cut back to Selene, a bag of fresh goodies in her hand, as she dances and sings to herself, preserving this newfound feeling of happiness, possibly the first she's felt in several years. I got excited and bought way too much stuff. Will I see him again? I hope I do. If I stay in the city, I'm sure I will. As she continues to walk happily down the street, she catches the attention of another main player. The wannabe soldier's name is Alan Toyne Lidocaine. So, the Bell Princess really does want to enlist. And that's when Selene notices Alan. He bears the mark of a local lord, part of the famed Lidocaine family. They're heavily decorated, and he seems formidable. Best to avoid. She walks past him, when suddenly he says, Hey,
Do you have any idea how much you've damaged our reputation? That thing on your face has rumors flying. They're saying all the local lords are weirdos.
Selene is just exhausted. I'm sick of hearing about it.
Hey, don't you dare ignore me! Damn, what a freak.
Later, back at the inn, Selene shuts the door and shakes off the feeling of anger and annoyance. Right. My clothes are filthy. I need to wash them. I might see him again, after all. Even with this face, it's better that I'm clean. She takes off her clothing and begins soaking it in the tub, all the while thinking to herself, Lloyd. Oh, I should try some makeup. You know, just in case we meet again. She stares at herself in the mirror. Anger, disgust, fear. If I make myself pretty. How can I? With this thing on my face! I imagine myself in makeup with no hood, meeting him again. I just want to show him a slightly prettier version of me. Is that too much to ask? If only it weren't for this belt. I want it off, even if it takes my face with it. And suddenly, the belt falls off, revealing a beautiful blonde-haired girl underneath. Through her tears, she is shocked. No way! It came off? But how? And that's when she remembered the words of the monk. Only the power of someone truly strong can free you from that belt. It was him. He did this. Fate brought us together. And thus, Lloyd had saved a girl without realizing it. A little later, back at Marie's shop. Lloyd? You're using that rune to clean again? Oh, well, it makes everything spotless. And not just this rag either. I use it on my handkerchief. It's so handy. Turns out the curse was broken by the disenchantment rune that Lloyd had applied to his handkerchief. But even a chance encounter can feel like the wheel of destiny is turning. And so, time passed. Good luck, Lloyd! Thank you, Miss Marie. And the big day arrived. At long last, the Azami Military Academy General Admissions Exam is about to get underway.